Hey everybody, what's up? It's Geek from GeekIsUs.com. Usually I don't record videos. I'm just kind of doing this one as a favor for a friend, but I figured out why the hell not. I might do it once a month or so. So basically, as some of you may know, may not know, I'm not a huge guy into the Gundam series, like the anime, the mangas, the movies, and so on and so forth. Growing up in Hawaii, it was a big deal, especially like among my friends, the places I worked. So I know of it. I remember, you know, when I was a wee lad, when the original series came out, I'd watch that, and then shortly, I think Seed came next, and I was kind of like, man, whatever. So I've never been like huge into the show. It's a good show, don't get me wrong. Um, just, I guess I've never really had the time. Well, no better time than now to watch it. But anyways, one thing that has always interested me is the models, the kits. I mean, instead of most people build like car models, these are basically big giant ass mechanized robots. Um, but I never really had the opportunity or the money or again the time to do it. But now things have changed. I'm a little bit older. I've got time. I got a little bit of more money. Blah 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 blah. So on and so forth. So about a year ago, I recently just kind of started getting into it. One of my friends at work, was like, if you want to do this, check out these videos. Watch this. Here's some tips. And bada bing, bada boom. I was like, all right, cool. My very first kit was a Honu. The guy with the flame swords. It's pretty badass. Did like a couple master grades. The recent one I did was the high grade unicorn. I think you can actually see him in the back there. Anyways, so a lot of I'm kind of a cheap ass, and I really don't like paying full price for anything. It's got to be very special, or I really gotta want it for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna buy this at full price and not give a shit. Um, so in my research for finding other kits and other models that I may be interested in, I did happen to stumble across a site called USAGundamStore.com. Um, and when I bought the first kit, I bought some extension parts for it, and I had a problem with them. And I was like, oh god, here we go. And I sent the guy an email, and I was like, look, this wasn't what I was expected. I thought it was something else, da da da. And he replied back, and he's like, hey, I understand, no big deal. If you want, go ahead, send them back. We'll give you a refund. I was like, you know what? And he got back to me very quickly as well, so I appreciated him for that. I was like, you know what? Dude was cool. It was kind of my beef. Or it was kind of my fault. So I kept them, didn't send them back. Still haven't actually opened them yet to build them. I should probably get on that at some point. But anyways, so I'd always been kind of like keeping up on that page, USA Gundam Store. And they've always got new shit rolling out. They do have P Bandai stuff. They've even got the Rise figures from the Dragon Ball Z series, which is basically like Gundams of your Dragon Ball Z characters, which are pretty cool. I might want to start getting some of those. They've got high grades, 1/100s, perfect grades, master grades, pretty much a whole bunch. Stuff from IBO all the way probably back to the originals. They've got tools, they've got paints, and I'm not trying to make this a plug. I'm just trying to give you guys some information that leads up to why I'm making this video. So, anyways, I noticed that they had basically a loot box of Gundam stuff. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Let me look into it. So basically, it's like a $50 or $60 value. I think you pay $29.99 with the shipping, and you get a kit. You can get tools, you can get paint, decals, extra parts. The list goes on and on and on and on. Maybe like display stands and stuff like that. Not entirely too sure. I don't know how new it is. I just recently found it. I thought maybe this was the first month. I might be wrong. If anybody else has had these, let me know what else you got. But anyways, this is gonna be my unboxing of the first one that I got to show everybody else, what they come in. So, without further ado, here's the box that came in. Party mail, baby, woo! Alright. Take this trusty dusty box cutter of mine that I've had for 6 years and never switched the blade out. Open it up. Now, on the description it does say you can get a high grade, you can get a possible master grade. I think it just kind of depends on, you know, whatever they're doing for the month. Judging by the size of this box, I'm guessing it's gonna, oh my goodness, be a high grade. Aha! I think there's 2 of them in here. So, alright, the first guy we got here, like I said, I don't know too much about everything and all the things with these, but why the hell not? So, I believe this is Epion. Gundam Epion from Waltz. Pretty sure that's what the W means. 144. Small box. This is pretty sick, yo. Yeah, 144. Gundam W series number 10. Gundam Wing. Oh, maybe not Waltz, my bad. Like I said, still kind of new to learning all this. Gundam Epion. I hope I'm saying that right. Let me see if I can get a... Woo. There you go. Alright, so that was the first thing in there. I'm going to save this part for last because... Alright, so... Oh, shit. Legit, yo. There's this bag in here. Bag full of goodies. Yo. This in itself is pretty cool, and I don't know how he, like, mailed this without getting in trouble, but good on you, bro. I guess there's ways to do it. But they're paints. Tamiyas? I never could pronounce that right. Tamiya paints. I know they're like really good paints, so that's what everybody suggests when you do it. So we got white. Not only did we get white, we also got blue. And not only did we get white and blue, we also got red. So red, white, and blue. You know? America, yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. Yo, we got some pretty sick tweezers. Now, most of you know how important these things can be, especially if you're doing like water decals, or you just need something a little more fine point to pick the small pieces up. These are pretty fine on the end there. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Maybe not. Why you do this to me? But pair of fine point tweezers, which is nice because now I can put the ones that I had in the bathroom back. And I think these are the curved ones. Yeah. We also got a curved pair of fine point tweezers. Whoop, whoop. Look, I can like pick my nose with them. Anyways, so these are also very handy as well. I know when I was doing the Hainu, I was doing the Verka, the master grade, and it's got like 10,000 bajillion freaking water decals with it, and having a pair of those would have been extremely helpful. Oh, these are cool. So check these out. They're armored screws. Basically, I'm guessing if you want to get into the, you know, customization, make your kit have a little bit more pop. I've seen where people will like take these and they'll put them on the joints or, you know, wherever to make it look like screws in their armor instead of just whatever's on there. I think usually there's like a little circle place and you can kind of just drill it out and pop these in or something. That's pretty cool. There's 12 of them in here though. Let's see. Along with everything, we also got wrapping paper because, you know, that's like the most important stuff in the box. Oh, and another thing, I'm a huge stickler about like packaging things. Most of you will know, like, I will bubble wrap the fuck out of anything that we have to send or paper wrap or whatever. Like, I want to make sure, and I just want to say, like, his stuff was pretty nice, good and secure. So, good on you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yo, this guy's pretty sick, actually. So we got another high grade. RX-7801N Gundam Local Type. From, I'm guessing, the Origin series. Let me see if I can get the box up here. Pow pow. High grade. Do 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 do. Yeah, look at that. Here y'all can see the sides too. I'm gonna look on this side. This is pretty sick. I don't think I've ever seen this one. But I like how it's a it's a nice basic one. It's not something extremely crazy. It looks like something you could customize pretty fairly easy if you wanted to, without having to worry about too many gimmicks and stuff. So it's a pretty sweet kit. I mean, just the fact that you got a kit, another kit, 3 very high quality paints, and a straight and a bent needle nose tweezers, and the hobby screws. Now guys, got all that for 30 bucks. That's pretty legit. Usually the kits run you anywhere from 15 to 20 up, depending where you go. I mean, obviously each kit is different. Most of them are starting at least 15. That depends if you get the shipping or whatever. I know these little paints ain't cheap. I think I bought like a gold and a black one a while back, and they were pretty expensive. And it's hard to get them shipped here because, like I said, usually I don't think you can mail paints, or there's like certain restrictions on how much or whatever. The tools are pretty awesome. I can finally probably finish my Furcon now, because trying to do all those water decals with the crap that I have just wasn't working that well. So pretty awesome. I'm excited. First one. I'm going to look forward to the next one, obviously, but I got 2 kits to tie me over for the next month. Like I said, USAGundamStore.com. I want to say it's under like their membership. Just go on their page. You'll find it. Click around. See what they got. They got all kinds of stuff. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them below. And wait till next month. Thanks again, guys. Adios.